Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skin activist. I'm going to give you guys a minute to realize that I'm here. I hope you all are having a pleasant afternoon. Make sure you support this video. Make sure you share this video. And I'm just going to give you guys a few minutes to realize that I am here in the building. And real quickly, I know some of you were wondering what happened to my channel. I'm not on this particular live stream to address that. I'm not going to address that. I'll handle that in another live stream. So I'm on here specifically to speak briefly. I'm not going to be on here long. I'm going to be speaking briefly on the Tommy Sotomayor copyright infringement lawsuits that I have filed, or that, should I say, my attorney has filed. Make sure you guys like this video. And I also want to say thank you to all of the people that have been supporting me. I appreciate y'all. I'm just trying to give people a chance to realize that I'm here. And then I'm going to go ahead and speak. The website is darkskinactivist.com. My Cash App is $rashidalala. Once again, $rashidalala. And I'm having an issue seeing the chat box, so I can't see the chat. So if someone would like to put my Cash App in the chat box, I would really, really appreciate that if you guys are able to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started because this is going to be real brief. I'm not going to be on here long, but I want to come on and speak to you guys about a few things. First of all, for those of you that don't know, my name is Rashida Strober. I am the world's very first and only dark skin activist. I created dark skin activism way before there was social media, way before there was YouTube, way before there was Facebook, way before there was the internet. I created this thing called dark skin activism back in 1998. And dark skin activism, at this time, nobody was talking about colorism. Nobody was talking about dark skin discrimination as a platform. People may have discussed it in the confines of their family very briefly or with their friends, but it was never a platform. I am the first person in the world to create a platform to fight against what some people call colorism. I call it darkism. Darkism is also a word that I coined because I felt that the word colorism did not go further enough to define the unique experiences that dark-skinned people go through, especially on a socioeconomic level. And so I defined, created, coined a new word called darkism. And back in 1998, what inspired me to start dark skin activism? Again, there was no social media. There was nobody with YouTube channels talking about colorism or people on reality TV. I'm the very first person to do this, and people watched me and followed behind what I have been doing for years before the advent of social media. But what inspired me to start dark skin activism, which is the first platform in history to advocate against darkism, dark skin discrimination, and what some people call colorism, is my own unique experience growing up as a child, being called black and ugly, monkey mouth, crusty, burnt, every name imaginable I was called for having dark skin and nappy hair. And I couldn't understand why. That was the burning question. I wanted to understand why was I being treated differently by members of my family. I have light-skinned people in my family treated better than me with so-called good hair that was treated. And a lot of y'all that follow me, I've spoken on this extensively. I put in the work. I've done more work on colorism and dark skin than anybody. And again, what people have done, they've watched me and followed my blueprint is really what happened. But anyway, that's what inspired me to do it. And I decided that I was going to create a platform. I was going to, be the change that I wanted to see. There was no dark skin activists. And as a result, I created a platform where I counsel people over the years. I've written more books on dark skin than anybody in the world. Yeah, there's people writing about it now, just now. but I've been doing this for years. I wrote a play called A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, which is my one-woman play, which I've been performing for years. Most recently, I performed in Atlanta, Georgia via live stream back in June of 2020. It's a one-woman show about the experiences of dark skin. I am the first person to do this type of groundbreaking work. And I'm not telling you this to brag. I'm telling you this to give you a backstory for those of you that don't know. Now, if you want more information about my work, my legacy, you can go to my website, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. Because that's just the brief. I've done so much work. My books include Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against, Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. That's my latest book. How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet, which is the very first motivational book written for dark-skinned females. I wrote these books way before anybody started talking about dark skin and colorism online. Also wrote the book A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, and I've got some other books in the works, namely the book that I wrote about my life story, creating dark skin activism, the first platform in history to fight against colorism. Now, in this walk, in this fight to equalize the beauty of dark skin, to equalize dark skinned people's economy, socio-politics throughout the world on a global level, I've encountered a lot of pushback, and I've been through a lot. Now, most recently, and this is something that I was literally forced to do because I had asked Tommy Sotomayor to stop infringing on my intellectual property. He refused to do so, and so I was forced to obtain the services of an attorney. The attorney did send Tommy Sotomayor a cease and desist letter. He has ignored that letter, and now we have to proceed with this federal case. So I'm leading the way here because we must understand that I am not the only person that Tommy Sotomayor has done this to regarding copyright infringement. So I am leading the way, just like I have led the way with bringing colorism online and, creating the topic as a force to be reckoned with and people to recognize. It's no different with bringing this case, this federal lawsuit against Tommy Sotomayor, also known as Thomas Harris. And I'm asking for your financial support because it's been very, very difficult. But by the grace of God, I have kept fighting. And I'm here. And God has got me here. And so what I'm asking you guys to do is to make a contribution to help me to push this case forward, to help me with the legal expenses that I have incurred and that I continue to incur. How can you help? You can go to my Cash App. My Cash App is $rashidalala. Once again, the Cash App is $rashidalala. You can also go to my PayPal if you want to go there. My PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. I also have a GoFundMe that you can make a contribution to as well by simply Googling Rashida Strober GoFundMe. And I apologize. I'm recording this live on my phone, and I don't know where I haven't been on here in so long. I don't know where the chat box is, so I can't go in the chat box on the phone and put where you can make a contribution to. Guys, understand that I have been fighting the good fight, and I have never given up, and I want you to join me in this movement as I lead this movement to get justice for the infringement against my intellectual property. And what I'm going to do right now, and y'all can just bear with me because I'm going to go onto my laptop and I'm going to put the Cash App there. I'm going to put the PayPal information there, and I'm going to put the GoFundMe there. Now, I prefer that you guys would make your contributions to my Cash App because I receive the funds immediately and I'm able to utilize the funds immediately. I want to say thank you to every single person that has supported me and donated to help me. I appreciate y'all. I got so much love for y'all. Y'all have no idea. Listen, it's been, when I tell you it's been a fight, it's been a fight. But this is the movement. I'm not going to stop. Like I said, I'm not the only one. I'm simply leading the movement to stop this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the phone down for a second, and I'm going to put my Cash App in the chat box. Once again, the Cash App is $Rashidalala. $Rashidalala. The PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Bear with me, guys. Okay, guys, my apologies. I don't know. I haven't been on here in like so long. And so what's happening is I'm discovering there's no chat box. And I don't know why there's not a chat box. But what I'm going to do when I end this live, I want you guys to go to the comment section and you will see my Cash App. I want you guys to write down my Cash App. I want you guys to take the time to write it down. I'm going to give it to you again slowly because I do not know why give me a second, guys. I have no idea why my chat box is disabled. I don't know. You know, like I said, I haven't been on my channel in a while because the channel was hacked. So there's some things that I still have to get all sorted out. So I apologize for that. I got to figure it out. But the Cash App is, I'm going to say it slowly, $Rashidalala. And Rashida is spelled Rashida. Once again, Rashida. So that's, and then Lala, just like how it sounds, Lala, Rashida Lala. My PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Once again, icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. So I want you guys to please go and make a financial contribution. Do that today because, again, I am raising funds to continue to push my case, my federal case forward. Okay. And I thank you guys for all of your support. The website, darkskinactivist.com. The Cash App, once again, $Rashidalala, $Rashidalala, and the PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Join me in this movement. I'm spearheading this movement. It's wrong what has happened to me, and I will not stop fighting for justice. And I want y'all to join me as I lead up this new movement for justice in my copyright infringement federal lawsuit that I have going against Tommy Sotomayor, also known as Thomas Harris. Once again, let me give it to you guys. The Cash App is $Rashidalala, $Rashidalala, and the PayPal is icecreamladydream@yahoo.com. Thank y'all. I love y'all, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.